Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, they said Queen Naomi have finally reclaimed the house, Prince Tadenikawo's house in Maitama, Abuja. According to the information, they said there's this very big mansion that the king, Ooni of Ife, bought in Tadenikawo's name, and gifted it to him as one of his birthday gifts, and the name, the document contains Prince Tadenikawo's name, not that of king, and they say most of the times when the king travel out, maybe go have a program in Abuja or Queen Naomi, they normally stay there. Sometimes Queen Naomi will stay there for a very long time. They say they have staffs, domestic staff that are working there, and Queen Naomi used to stay there. That is their second home, But after the king married Dr. Elizabeth, Queen Naomi, out of anger, decided to stop going to that house in Abuja. When the king was begging her, when he was one of his beggings for her to return back to him and all of that, he also asked her to go back to that house. That even if she doesn't want to be come back to the palace, she can go there and be staying, so that they will be meeting there and all of that. But they said she refused. And over 7 months, if not more than that, she have not gone to that house, not to talk of staying there. But that does not mean that the king relieved those domestic staff of their duty. No, they said he was still paying them. Even at this moment, he is still paying them. That they are there to take care of the house and make sure that everywhere is cleaned up and everything. So, recently, some days back, they said Ashley. You know that Ashley know that Naomi is not going to that house again. According to her, she thought the house belongs to the king, Ooni of Ife. And of course it belongs to the king, but it is in Tade's name. And it has been gifted to Tade as a present, as a birthday present. And for that reason, it now belongs to Queen Naomi, who is the mother of Prince Tadenikawo. So Ashley had a program in Abuja, and instead of her to go and book a hotel to spend the night, she went to that house. And for a very long time, the house has been locked. Although the staffs were there, but in the main building was locked. And when they say Ashley got to the house, and demanded that the main building should be open so that she would spend the night there, they said they told her that the person that is in charge, or that have the keys, is not available, is not present at the moment. She asked them to call the person, and when the person came, the woman, they said is a woman. The woman told her that, look, oh, my madam did not inform me that anyone is coming from the palace. And on that note, I cannot open the main house. So they say Ashley got angry about how the woman told her that the madam, and we do know that the madam she know is Queen Naomi. You cannot just come up because you are married to the king and you expect them to open another woman's house for you when the woman have not given them the go-ahead order. But a lot of people have been saying that before now, people have been advising Queen Naomi to go back to that house, that house belongs to her. Whether she's still married to the king or not, the house belongs to her. But I believe she was trying to avoid anything that will bring her closer to the king, because you know that if she goes to that house, the probability that the king might visit Abuja and come to the house is there. And she wanted to avoid everything that will bring her and the Ooni of Ife together. I believe that's why she avoided the house for such a long time. But maybe Ashley thought she have rejected the house the same way she has been rejecting the king, So maybe that's why Ashley was trying to. I know that had it been that Queen Naomi did not intervene, if Ashley have stayed the night, spent the night there, before you know it, she might try to find a way to colonize that house, because that is what they wanted. They don't want any good thing for Queen Naomi. So, but they said the woman refused and called the madam, who happens to be Queen Naomi. And Queen Naomi called the king to warn Ashley to stay off her house. And maybe the king put a call across and told the staff never to open that building for Ashley. And again, they said the king now called Ashley to warn Ashley to stay off Queen Naomi's property, that house is not his own. And they said Ashley was telling the king that no, the house belongs to you, and in extension it belongs to her, because she's your wife. They said not be smart, you know. But thank God, after everything, I don't know if it is this Ashley's attempt to claim the house that made Queen Naomi to have a rethink of going back to the house, or maybe from what we are hearing right now, they said she is now in a very good relationship with the king, Ooni of Ife. And like I told you earlier, I told you that you see these two, they are going to reconcile. It might take time, because the women involved have to leave the palace, and them leaving the palace is never going to be an easy thing. But as for Queen Naomi and the king coming back together, they will come back together, because that Prince Tadenikawo is a very big strong bond that binds them together. And Queen Naomi is a child of God, a daughter of Zion, who would not like Tade to grow up without a father when the father is alive. In as much as she's trying to save her own self from dangers from the women, she is also considerate when it has to do with Prince Tadenikawo. And again, you see what these people share, what Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife share, is something that they too cannot even break the bond. It is only God who have the power to say, hey, your marriage is over. But apart from them, no matter how hard the two of them try, they will still come back together, because they love each other. They really love each other. Okay? I don't know what to think, but that is what I think. So from what we are hearing, they said after the incident, she went back to that house, did some cleanups, and she has been spending days in that house. As a matter of fact, they said she spent 2 to 3 days there and have taken over. And that is expected of her now. Why would she be doing like a baby, and all these people will come and colonize what belongs to her? Anyways, the only thing is that she's not a noisemaker, but she knows what she's doing. So guys, I just saw this on social media and I thought I should come and share with you. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. What do you think about it? Share with us on the comment section. Bye for now. Love you guys.